myself. So it's a combination. And today, so we've done some training in groove funnels, and I will, oh, for heaven's sake, where do I put these things? It's on an overlay, isn't it? So, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this is professional, isn't it? This is why you edit things, isn't it? But, oh, right, hang on. I'm going to put it in here. So if you don't know it, I'm going to put the link up, okay? Because this is the software that we've been talking about. And I'll just stick it up here on the screen. Bum, bum, bum. Stick it in there. Why did I just go bum, bum, bum? Anyway, never mind that. Check out the background. How about a bit of that? If anyone likes gin and tonic, then the old rhubarb and ginger. There you go. And then, have you seen one of these things? Where am I going with this? Great little idea. It looks like a cork. You put it in the top, and you put a bunch of lights in, and you make it a bit of a feature. There you go. And obviously, if you're wanting to create one of these, it all depends on how fast you drink gin. But there we go. What I wanted to talk about today was not necessarily a groove funnels tip. It was more a mindset tip. So on the 10th day, so I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, if I remember. On those days, I'm going to do something to help you overcome maybe an obstacle that you're stuck with at the moment. I do a clubhouse room, which is with a group of guys that we examine what is stopping you. That is kind of the title. And on here, I think, is that me? There we go. I've got a green thing ticking along the bottom. I think this should have my link in it to me on Clubhouse. But I wanted to do a mindset one for the 10th day of this. And it was kind of prompted by some of the feedback which I hear and I get. And thank you all to all of the people who are watching, who are catching up, who are reaching out, who are saying very nice things. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying these videos. This one is all about those people that are suffering. And it could be a friend of yours. It could be the classic for a friend. You're kind of stuck where you are. You either don't have a job, the job is potentially disappearing as a result of the pandemic, or you are looking at things and you're thinking, I'm in a job I don't like. And for some people, there's going to be an enormous push out of wherever you are, and that could be macroeconomic, it could be personal, it could be anything. And this, for some, there's going to be an enormous pull into something. So maybe a second income, maybe doing something totally different. Maybe this lockdown has made you think about everything in a very different way. But one of the hardest things people find is to actually take the first step. And linked in with that is the ability to make a decision. And some people will always say, well, I do a bit of this, I do a bit of that. And hey, I'm actually giving myself this talk because I'm involved in a lot of things. And sometimes if you say yes to something, you've got to say no to something else. And are we doing the right thing? Or should we just focus on one thing? Well, the 40-day challenge, sort of my personal challenge on here, is a way of me saying, no, I've got to focus on this. I've got to do it. And it's a good reminder 10 days in to sort of go, okay, what are you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to build up trying to build up some trust in me for people that when there's the opportunity to go into Groove University, where I go deeper on so many elements of business, groove funnels, but also the mindset, the training, the sort of the business side of running a business and taking an idea into taking action. I'm doing this as a way of trying to focus on that. And for some people, it can be, okay, I don't want to be the lead person in something. I don't want to run my own business, but I'd love to be part of something. So if you're thinking, I don't want to do it all myself, I want to be part of something, then fantastic. Let me know, because why don't we collaborate on something? Why don't we put our skills together and combine the skills and create something? because there's people that will be struggling with certain elements and people that absolutely rock and roll when it comes to certain parts of a business. And the hardest thing is if you are under pressure, you don't have the funds, you don't have the money, you don't have the time, then this is the way that you leverage other people and sort things out. So if you're thinking, right, okay, I can't afford the GrooveFunnels lifetime, fine, get the free one. If you're thinking, I don't know a way of getting this to work, then reach out to people who may have got the full version or whatever, and just say, okay, what can I do to help? I've got an idea. I can't do everything. You've got this. I've got that. How do we combine it and get something going quicker that will benefit all of us? And that's a great thought. So if you're thinking to yourself, I don't have the time to do all this, I don't have the time to go into GrooveFunnels, then you need to sort of think, okay, what do I have the time for? What's the skill that I bring to the party on this one? And then you need to put it up in front of people and say, look, I can bring this into the arena. I can make this bit happen. If you want, I can do that bit for you. If you can do this bit for me, and we'll do it, and we'll split things. So if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not too sure if I've got the time or the money or the drive or the skills or anything else on that basis, then you really need to let me know. Because it might be that I need someone, and one of the best ways of reaching out to people is to ask someone, hey, who do you know who could help me with this? And as you go through that situation, you might just happen to be talking to the very person who knows somebody who can help you, or sometimes you just, without even realizing, the person turns around and goes, well, that's a very interesting proposition. And yes, I do know people. However, I'd be interested myself. And it's always a case of, I think there's a reason the phrase has been around for so long. And it's, ask and ye shall hear. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. There's a reason that has lasted for thousands of years. Is because it still works. So if you're in a position at the moment on day 10, it's not a GrooveFunnels tip, it's more of a business or a sort of a way of helping you overcome bottlenecks, things that might be stopping you at this point. If you're thinking, what can I do? Then ask, knock on people's doors. And at the moment in Clubhouse, there's loads of doors to knock on, aren't there? But ask, reach out, seek, and ye shall find. Look for things. And it could be, that you're looking for an opportunity, you're looking for something to work with someone, then just take those simple steps. So today's live is a little bit different. Okay, it's not a technical one. This is a step back and a higher view on where you might be at the moment, the things that are stopping you, the little bottlenecks that are holding you back, and the ability to say, yeah, actually, maybe I don't. The reason I'm not doing all this with Groove, or the reason I'm not setting something up, is because that's not really me. I want to be the person that helps someone else do that, and I want to share in the rewards that come from that. So if that's you, then absolutely your next step should be start asking people, who do you know who could help me? I'm really good at doing content posting, or I'm really good at creating websites, or I'm really good at writing emails, or I'm really good at design of website pages, or I'm really good at coming up with ideas. You need to get out there and say, I'm really good at this. Who do you know who could help me, work with them, partner up, share, promote, help, develop, whatever it might be, because there could be something amazing that you could build with other people. So do not feel you have to do it all by yourself. So the next thing you need to do is, after watching this video, is you need to click subscribe, notify, like, comment on it, say whether that was useful, helpful, and all the rest of it. And I will see you for day 11, 10 days without chocolate. How the heck am I managing that? Well, you know why now. Yeah, I'm drinking 2 bottles of gin a day. No, I'm joking. It's only 1 bottle, but it's a biggie. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling for today. I will see you again, and I'm going to sign out. So how do you